Hey guys, Bryce Tubbs here. I just want to share with you how to create your dream firm. Okay, so this is a very, very important topic, right? Because some people they start a business and they don't really understand like where they're trying to go. So when they actually get, to either a certain revenue point or when they just look back 6 months to a year later, it's generally not the way that they, planned or that they wanted, and it's generally not the best thing for them. So I just want to make sure that we can outline like what this looks like, how to do it, how to plan for the future, how to actually get your goal, and how to set a proper goal that you'll actually reach. Okay. Now, before we even go into that, if you want some help growing your accounting or your bookkeeping business, you want to avoid all the mistakes that I've made over the past 7 years of growing my accounting and bookkeeping firm, go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me. Okay. Inside of the call, what we're going to do is say, hey, where are you right now? Where do you want to go? And what does that look like? Like, what does your vision look like? And what is the best way to achieve it? Okay. I've worked with a pretty large amount of people. We have about 100 people currently inside of the who have gone through the mentorship program. So I'd love to be able to make you the next person, the next success story. If that's you, just click on the link below to learn a little bit more, and we'll talk to you soon. Now, anyways, just kind of going back. So, how to create your dream firm? Okay, so number one, you have to really understand, like, number one, what do you want? The one way that I know that someone is not going to be successful is when I'm on a call with them and like we're trying to see like just what's been holding them back. And I go, well, what's your goal? How much money do you want to be making 12 months from now? And they're like, I've never thought of that. And I'm like, oh, yep, that person's not ready. Like you have to know what you need. Either first you have to figure out like what do I need to survive? Like if you're working at a job, okay, you need to probably think about like what is your salary and how much is benefits if you have to pick up the benefits. If you don't have to pick up the benefits, that's even better. Okay. But you have to know what is your survival number? And then what is the number you need to thrive? Okay. So like some people, their survival number might be 6 grand, but if they can make about 8 grand or 9 grand a month, they'd be thriving. Okay. You need to know those things. Okay. Now, next thing you need to think is like, well, hey, well, do I want to have a lot of free time, or am I kind of a workaholic, or am I a person that enjoys having a good balance between the two? Do I want to work with a lot of clients? Do I want to work with a few clients? Do I want to work, 15 days of the month and then have the remaining 15 days to kind of play? Do I want to be able to have a little bit of time to play every single day and work every single day in the month? Like you have to be knowing and have to be thinking about this ahead of time, because the different way that you set up your business is going to determine like what it looks like. So for example, Audrey, when she was first getting started, she was trying to just replace her income. Like she was making about 30 grand a year, and she just wanted to change. Like they weren't respecting her at her job. She hadn't gotten a raise in a while. They kept, overlooking her for promotions at work. And, it was just like life was just kind of not really working out the way that she wanted, right? So what she did was she decided to become a person who takes what they want, and she joined the program. And basically what she did was we were like, hey, so what do you like? So she had been working so long, and and she was in like AP/AR, right? And she was like, I just want to go travel, man. Like I've never had a chance to really enjoy myself. It's always been, she graduated from high school, she went straight to college, and then she got into the field. Like she never really had a chance to play it, never really had a chance to kind of relax, never really had a chance to really go. So she was like, I just want to be able to kind of like, have some time for myself. So I was like, okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is, do you want to be a person that works and like you have time in the middle of your day to kind of go and relax, or do you want to, like what does that look like for you? She said, well, I have family in a different state, and I do like being able to go and like travel and drive. And yeah, so she's like, well, maybe I can work some days and not work other days. Okay, cool. So then we outlined the plan, and for her, it was like she needed to get about two big clients. Actually, she got about one big client, and it was bigger than we expected. It was about 4 grand a month, right? And then she was able to get some smaller clients that she could kind of do on the weekend. They're paying anywhere between $300 to about $600 per month. And she would do that with like 1 hour or 2 hours on the weekend, just kind of taking care of their work. And she'd focus on the big client for 15 days out of the month. And what that left her was an extra 15 days every single month that she can go, and well, not that she can, but she actually did go travel. And it was really interesting, right? Because I kept asking her, like, why are we not growing the income as fast as we could be? And then it was just like, every couple of weeks, I'd be like, oh, Bryce, I'm on vacation. I didn't do anything this week. Oh, I'm on vacation. I'm like, oh. And it finally clicked with me. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Your goal is not necessarily to go and get to 20 grand a month. Your goal is to be able to make more money and enjoy your life. So she was making like 6 grand a month for a very long time and only working 15 days out of the month and had a very, very relaxed kind of lifestyle. And that's what it was for her. But again, that comes from knowing what do you want? What does your dream look like? Okay. Nowadays, what she did was recently, she was like, hey, Bryce, I want to make some more money. And I was like, okay, cool. Now we're on the same page. Because I always want for my students to get to like 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand. Kind of selfishly, because I like being able to brag about it on videos like these and like share your testimonials. But it's not really until you or that person is in alignment with actually getting to 10 grand that you actually reach it. So for her, it was like, okay, Bryce, I'm at 6. I want to get to 10. All right, cool, man. Let's do this thing. So do this, do this, do this. She did what I told her to do, and then the next week she got 2 clients. She got one client for 2,800, then another one for 2,800. Then she got like a couple cleanups, but I didn't really ask her how much the cleanups were. But she went from 6 grand to about $11,600 per month. Now, what did she do? Okay, so not only did she get the new 2 clients, but I showed her how to outsource the work to a local bookkeeper. In this case, it was another person inside of the mentorship program. So I just said, hey, go talk to her. She can do a lot of the work for you. So now she not only does she have to work only 15 days out of the month, but now she has basically about $2,800 to about $3,600 that she just gets in passive income, because she did have to pay the contractor or the other student in the program to do a lot of the work for her. But now she can grow without having to work 30 days out of the month, because that's what her goal was. And now we're going to keep doing that. So every 2 weeks, she's probably going to go and grow by another $1,000 a week in monthly clients. She's not going to have to do any of the extra work herself, because we have other students side of the program who's getting all the referrals and who's doing a lot of the subcontracting work for her. And she's just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Right. But it all came from knowing, like, what was your dream? What did you actually want? And what did that actually look like together? Versus I have another one like Jay. So Jay's goal was he needed to just get out of corporate America, but he needed to be able to not only make so much money that he would never have to worry about his job again, but he also wanted to be able to go and like take like vacation. So it wasn't like he wanted like 15 days of the month to go take a 2-day vacation. It was more he wanted to be able to like get up and go whenever he wanted. So for example, if he wanted to go to Fenway Park for opening day, or if he wanted to go surfing. He lives in Iowa, so not a lot of good surfing. So he just goes, hey, hop on a plane, or I'm driving, depending on COVID restrictions at the time. And he just goes and boom, he's to the next person, right? He's to the next place, and he goes surfing, or he goes like across the country, or he goes internationally and just kind of relaxes, right? For a couple of days or for long weekends. That was what he wanted. But in order for him to get there, it took a slightly different path. Like for him, he got a lot of clients for like $750 a month, $1,000 a month in order to get to the point that he wanted. He didn't take on any cleanups until he was doing about 12 grand a month. Right now, that did take him a little bit longer to kind of get to, because he was getting more of those clients for like $750, $1,000. But when he hit his goal, he was able to go and really have the relaxation that he wanted, the time to be able to do what he wanted, where he wanted, when he wanted. He was kind of at the age where a lot of his friends were starting to get married. So there was a lot of weddings and stuff that he wanted to go to, a lot of like celebrations, a lot of after parties. And yeah, so he just makes money and has a lot of fun. But it stems from knowing what is your dream, what do you actually want. If you don't know that, it's almost like being like a ship without a map. A ship without a map or without a destination probably should not leave the dock, because it's just gonna meander around, meander around, meander around, and you're gonna get caught by the siren, and your ship's gonna sink. But yeah, man. So that's basically it. That's how you go and create your dream firm. You just got to know exactly what you want first, then go out and get it. Now, if you want some help going and growing, okay, you want the step by step, you want to know exactly what you need to do, go ahead and book a call. Okay. Inside this call, again, we're gonna look at, where are you? What's holding you back? What are the real things that are stopping you? Oftentimes they're very hidden, and the stuff that you think is holding you back is not really what's holding you back. Okay, but it's only until someone who's has an outside perspective and has been where you need to go can kind of point that out to you that you understand it. Next thing is, where do you want to go? Just like we talked about today, like dreams, like what's your dream? What's your goal? 12 months from now, like where do you want to be? And what does that actually look like? Like, what does your life look like? And then thirdly, if I think I can help and if I understand, if I have some reference experience, I'll just say, hey, this is what it looks like for you to actually go and get there. This is what you need to make sure you're doing. This is what you need to look out for. This is what it looks like. And if it makes sense, we can even execute this plan together long term inside the private mentorship program. And if that's you, like go ahead and click on the link below. I'd love to talk to you, love to see if I can help you out, love to see if it's a good fit. If you're not ready at this time, there's no harm, no foul. It's a-okay. Keep watching these videos, keep soaking in the information, implement some of the stuff that we teach you, go make some money, and then when you're ready, let's go and attack this thing together. Okay. I'll talk to you inside the next video. Have a great day. See ya.